Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a separate video from the Velodrome. So I have actually covered this exact video this exact coin in the other video in which we have a Velodrome and Aerodrome. So I wanted to cover Aerodrome separately. So if you have not watched that video, you can watch this video and be done with it. So first of all, we are looking at Aerodrome. After that, we look at Velodrome. So if we look here, the price of Aerodrome has been actually not doing that good. As you can see, we have a Burj Khalifa in the making and it's going down. So as of now, it is at the interesting point. So that is the reason why I'm covering this coin. So first of all, let's look at why this actually matters. So if you look here, we have the base, and the base blockchain is growing rapidly, as you can see. And as of now, we have the correction, and correction is always needed for a healthy growth. So I think this is a pretty good, since we are in the correction. As of now, the overall market is actually down, so I don't think we have to worry about this going down as of now for now. So that means this correction is actually valid, and I think we do have pretty good entry somewhere around here. So first of all, let's look at the updates or the news of the Aerodrome. So they actually had the Aerodrome slipstream live on Hyperswap, which was pretty awesome. After that, they actually had Aerodrome's leading growth. So they actually launched $250K incentive boost program in collaboration with Gauntlet on the Aerodrome, which was pretty good. And we also have this was a pretty awesome news for the Aerodrome, because we had the Coinbase venture or the base itself actually taking a part in the Aerodrome, which was a pretty big thing for them. So after that, we actually have a slipstream flywheel. As you can see, it is hitting new all-time highs. So it's combining its over 35 million since its launch, which is a pretty big thing for them, and I think this is a pretty big thing as well. So after that, we have Aerodrome is the trading hub on the base. As you can see, Aerodrome has passed 50% of the Uniswap 3's volume on the base only 15 days after a slipstream launch. So they are actually beating the Uniswap version 3 on the base, which is a pretty big thing, and I think that is pretty awesome for the Aerodrome, and I think that is the main reason why they are actually more dominant than Uniswap on the base, which is a pretty awesome. After that, we do have they actually launched we had GHST 1 million liquidity pool live on the Aerodrome, which was pretty awesome for GHST holders as well as Aerodrome holders, which was pretty awesome. After that, we do have actually Aerodrome beating Curve and Aura in terms of LP rewards, which is a pretty big, as you can see here. After that, we do have actually new projects coming up on the Aerodrome, and I think which shows we have a pretty good growth for the Aerodrome projects. And if you look at the stats, we have Aerodrome's TVL of over 673 million as of now, and we do have pools growing, as you can see here. And if we just scroll down here, this is the average lock of Aerodrome. So as of now, we have around 1 billion supply of the Aerodrome in the market, and we have around 587 million locked, and it has been growing slowly, as you can see here, which is a pretty awesome thing, and I think that actually matters. So as of now, the average lock time is around 3.89 years. So that means these tokens are locked for 3.89 years, which is a pretty awesome thing. And if you look here, overall we are doing pretty good. As you can see, the base fees and the bribe rewards have been actually going up, which is pretty awesome. So overall growth for the Aerodrome is actually pretty good in terms of that. But we do have a problem, because Aerodrome could actually be overtaken by the Uniswap. As you can see, still it has been doing pretty awesome. It's already 3x of the Uniswap still, but Uniswap has been actually gaining pretty good popularity on the base, so they are actually threatened by the Uniswap. But still, Aerodrome is still the most dominant one, and it is down around 7%, whereas Uniswap is up 7% in the last 1 month. So there is I think we have to worry about Uniswap, but still Aerodrome is still the dominant one on the base. So looking at its price and price prediction, and this is from my previous video, I did say that we had a pretty good demand zone here. So as you can see, it did actually, just a second. So it did actually went up after hitting this demand zone, but as of now it's coming back to this demand zone. So I think we do have a pretty good entry point around 90 sorry, we do have a pretty good entry point around 85 to 76 cent, which is a pretty awesome entry. If not, I think we do have a pretty good entry around here. Just a second. So I think we do have pretty good entry around 68 as well. If not, we can actually enter around 65 to 57 if you're interested in that. We also have pretty good entry on 47 to 36, and I think the best one would be here as well around. I think we do have a good entry point around 30 to 18 cent, which is a pretty low, but I think it's pretty good. But of course the best ones are actually lower than that, so they are around 7.3 cent. Of course I don't think it's going down that much. I think the max it will probably go down is around 200 million market cap, which should be around 45 cent or even below that, but I think it won't be going as low as 1 or 10 cent if nothing happens. So as of now it has been doing pretty good and it has been going down, so I think we do have a pretty good opportunity to get into this coin. So these are my entry points. In terms of price prediction, I think if we look at its peak market cap, I think it was around 800 million market caps. And if we look at the Uniswap, just a second. So if we just look at the Uniswap's market cap, it's around what, it's something like 5.2 billion. So even if it does hit around 1.5 billion, I think its price will be above. If we look at its return supply, it's around 445 million. So I think we could actually end up hitting $5 if it does go above $1 billion or even more than that. So I think if we do end up hitting the $2 billion, I think we will be around $10, and I think it is a very much possibility once the base starts recovering. As of now it's in the correction, that is a pretty healthy, but I think it will go up once the overall market does go up. So I think we have this big factor here. So I think if we are able to get entries around here, of course this one is a pretty risky, but I think these below here are the pretty good entries. So once I think we get these entries, we will have a pretty profitable trade in my opinion. So if we are able to enter here and here, I think we will be able to sell slowly here and here. So the first big resistance I think it has, it's somewhere around here. So if it does go up, I think we have to sell around 1.37 to 1.29 dollars. I think this is the biggest resistance it has, or the biggest sell zone it has as of now. So let's just say that it goes up from 85 cent and it does go as high as this one. I think this is a pretty good sell zone, and I think we'll probably see a lot of selling around here as well. So this is my first sell zone, and after that we have around 1.8. After that we have around 2.37 of course. So I think overall it looks pretty good for this coin, and I think if we are able to get entries around here, I think we will have a pretty good profitable trades as well.